Hey guys, what's happening? My name is Performance V2 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. Last time we began the game. I don't know. I don't think you need a fuel summary. And currently we're on our way to Mr. Pokemon, the Pokemaniac of this game, as Bill is not here to take his rightful spot. Actually, you only get to see Mr. Pokemon once, from what I remember. I don't know if I'm going to go any further than the Elite Four, but I usually don't. Maybe I'll catch Ho-Oh, and that could be the end. Because, you know, maybe. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I think I usually do that before the Elite Four. I'll try to do it after, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember this game all that well. I don't know why, even though it is my favorite. It's just out of mind, out of sight, I guess. 'Cause, you know, usually with these games, even in, I don't think I ever beat Sapphire or Ruby Elite Four. Yeah, I didn't. But I remember you could get Latios and Latias. I had, like, a strategy guide for that game. It was a really good strategy guide. I think it was Prima, whatever. I also have two for Pokemon Coliseum, both of which are pretty cool. One has more, like, informational, strategic kind of deal. The other one shows a lot of pictures and is kind of more entertaining, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, it's kind of funny. Back when I got those, I don't even remember how old Pokemon Stadium is, but I got I got a GameCube because of not Pokemon Stadium, but Pokemon Coliseum. And to get it, I had to talk to my dad about it, and he said, well, you got to show some interest in that game. You got to beat all the Elite Four and gym members in Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 in order for me to give you that game and GameCube. So I went ahead and did it, and I thought, now thinking back on that, that's actually pretty cool. But that's how I got that game, and even later on, I started playing games with the book, which is kind of funny. I'll tell you about those games right after this conversation with Mr. Pokemon. Hello, you must be Quincy. Professor Elm said that you would visit. Yes, sir. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Quincy, receive mystery egg. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Ah, so you're Quincy. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex, and you're so into that, dude. It automatically records data onto Pokemon that you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Hurrah! Quincy received the Pokédex! Hooray, okay. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Quincy, I'm counting on you. As you are returning to Professor Elm, here, the Pokemon should have some rest. Oh, thanks, dude. I actually kind of needed that. I was down to 7 HP. I'm depending on you. Alright, let's go ahead and get our call here. Oh, a call. Hello? Quincy, it's a disaster! It's just terrible! What should I do? God, no. Please get back here right now! Okay, so anyways, those games I was talking about, since you probably already know what's going on here. I had a basketball hoop, and I still actually have one at my house right now. But I had a very active imagination. And what I'd do is I'd pretend that I was facing off against these Pokemon that I looked at in the book, and They were like blocking me whenever I was just trying to shadow base basketball. I'm kind of combining shadow boxing and shadow basketball and regular basketball. Yeah, I don't know. I had fun with that game though, let me tell you. I think I was gonna say something else about Pokemon Coliseum, but I kind of forget what it was now. Sorry to say. Oh man, I'm gonna try to think about it. It's no use. Doesn't matter anymore. But what I think I'm going to have on my team is possibly a Steelix. I don't know exactly how I go about getting a Steelix, but I'll work on that, I promise. I always face basically every single Pokemon that shows up to me in the wild. I know that can probably get annoying, and I don't think I'm gonna actually skip that, because I don't really like skipping things, and I think it just takes away from the overall viewing pleasure. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna rest up real quick and then fight off against question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know if I finished the sentence I was saying, but I hope I did. Okay. Yeah, Steelix. I don't know how to go about getting a Steelix, but I'll try and get that. I haven't really decided anything else on my team, but I don't know why Steelix popped in my head. Crobat is also a possibility, but I don't know. I'm not going to reveal my entire team, but if you guys have any suggestions for what I should have on my team, go for it. I'll see if I've had it on my team often. I actually don't think I used a Furret or whatever they're called. The evolution of Sentret. That's it. Alright, evolution of that. You got a Pokemon in the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh man. Who sings? Okay, yeah, probably every single Let's Play ever. Okay. Cyndaquil. I actually, on my first playthrough of this game ever, I got Cyndaquil up to Typhlosion, obviously, and I got it to level 82. Also played like crazy. Actually, in Sapphire, I thought it was very high at the time, but I don't think I was very high at the time. That's not what I mean. I thought that the level was very high at the time, but I had a 61, I think, 61 to 66 or something, on a Pelipper, which is actually one of my favorite Pokemon because of that, and I thought that was very high enough to obviously try to sweep through the Elite Four, but I never did it, and all my other Pokemon were like level 20s, 40s maybe, so it wasn't anything that I could work with. Are you happy you won? Yes. My name's I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Doesn't look like it, you can't even beat me. Alright, let's head home. And while we're heading home, let's think of a name for question mark, question mark, question mark. I think, you know, I don't know if I want to stick with this 1800s kind of theme here with the names, so I'm going to try to think of something other than, like, a really old name that no one has anymore. Go Monty. Monty, you're so awesome. I like that name, actually. Now that I chose it. It wasn't good before, though, because, you know, I don't know. You don't know, either, if I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, so thank you guys for being great. Anyhow, I'm thinking of a name. I'm not gonna name him anything embarrassing, because that would be rude of me. As in, I'm not gonna name him Choco or anything, or Mocha. I don't even know why those are options, just because of what's sitting around me. Alright. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Yes, indeed. His name was Adolf? It doesn't sound like it would be a very respectable name, seeing as it could be taken offensively. Man, I've never had a name with a Z in it, but I'm not gonna do that either. Norman. I could name him Norman. That would be an old-timey name. Ah, jeez. I'm not gonna give him some crazy name like I did with the last game. Oh man. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this. Yeah. I love the name Damon. I give that name to like my Pokemon in so many games. Actually, that Leaf Green run that I played a little while ago when I was in Florida, I did a solo run with Damon, my Charizard, and maybe I'll just do this in his memory. Charizard turned into a very hot-headed, red-haired guy. Okay, so Damon was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Yeah, it was a pretty fun solo run. I've never done that before. You got up to level 80-ish. I think actually 88. You got pretty high level. See, this is terrible. Oh, yes. What was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Where's the end of the mystery egg to Professor Elm? This? But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? He gave you a Pokedex, too? Quincy, is this true? That's incredible. He's a superb at seeing the potential of people as true angels. Wow, Quincy, you may have it. What it takes to become the champion, and you seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take care of your Pokemon because there's also gyms, you know, and the closest one would be in Violet City. Quincy, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Aw, let's just heal our Pokes. Actually, let's just heal Monty for now. So yeah, good. I've decided on, oh hey Dad, Quincy, use these on your Pokedex quest. Oh sweet dude, you're awesome Dad. Yes sir. I'll just call him Dad. You know what, every time I see him, he's Dad. There you go. And let's talk to Mom. Mom, oh there. In the kitchen? What are you doing in here? Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So, you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's more important than anything else in life. So, do you want me to save it? Sure. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Okay, ma'am. Will do. Okay, starting our adventure now. After all that introduction nonsense. Oh, great, we get to learn how to catch Pokemon. Oh, how many Pokemon have you caught? None? Would you like me to show you? Sure. I need to know. I wonder if it's a Weedle. That'd be very interesting, but, oh, it's a Rattata. Oh, Rattata, if you... This guy's got, like, the weirdest back sprite. It's kind of funny. I don't know how you I don't know how you throw a Pokeball like that, but I'll take it, I guess. I gotta stop saying I'll take it. I've been saying that a lot lately. Alright, Rattata was caught. That's how you do it. I'm so elite. I only said that because of the time, obviously. But, there's a Rattata, speaking of which. I actually used Raticate last game. Last, Pokemon Red. So, don't have to worry about Rattata right now. I'm actually surprised that I did use Raticate, but that Hyper Fang, man. That Hyper Fang. It's really good. You guys should stop underestimating the power of Rattata. There we go, level 9, Monty. Go, bud. Go, bud. I was about to say babe, but then I realized he was a guy. And even so, if it was a girl, that'd be kind of awkward. Another Hoot. I don't think I'm gonna use Noctowl. I've used it too many times already to have it. You know what? Actually, I think I might use Natu and Xatu. Probably Xatu more than Natu. But I've never used those on my team before, I don't think. Yeah, that'd be a really good team member. It's gonna be a lot later in the game, though. I should stop, like, giving away what I'm gonna put on my team. But so far, I've picked 3 members on my team. So if you remember, I'm good. Otherwise, I'll try not to say them anymore. Because, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have run into another battle, seeing as it's already 15 minutes, but I'll try to make them less than 15 minutes, because I know I lose my interest after a little while, and I start checking the time every few seconds. I do that with animes too, because, you know, desu. Okay, that was also a parody, not a parody, but I was mocking it. I know that's not how you say it. Okay, so, see you guys later. Thanks for this opportunity. I hope to speak to the Academy again sometime. I'd like to thank everyone I know, and I hope to see you guys next time. Sorry for being so weird. Goodbye.